Hey guys and girls, King Lear here from Proceed to Checkpoint, and welcome back to Runescape. So I am in Lumbridge, which was the original starting town, quite a bit away from where we were last time, but near where we did the quest to go down into the catacombs. It's decorated lovely. Look at these 15-year celebration things hanging out of the trees, because as I mentioned in an earlier episode, RuneScape is celebrating 15 years this year. It's anniversary. So I'm here to do another quest, and the quest I'm looking for is called One Piercing Note. So we're gonna set that as active and head to the quest location. It's, from what I can understand, it is one of the first quests that was voice acted in the game, so it should be another good one. So we're gonna head over there and start it. We're in Al-Kharid at the moment, which is one of the desert areas in the game. So we're here in the desert. Now, it's marked the location to complete this quest on our map, so it looks like it's up here somewhere. So we'll head in this direction. Let's pass through this gate. The guards are gonna let me out anyway. I have found myself a clan. I haven't got the clan chat open because I don't want everyone's private clan conversations to be public in the videos. But I have found myself a clan. So shout out to Double Rainbow. Yes, I am.
Well, if you're heading to the Abbey, you should keep your ears open. Their music is famous all over the world. I can hear them sometimes, when the wind is right. Times like that, I don't mind I'm not catching any strike worms.
The One Piercing Note quest is fully voice acted and features live recorded music. We suggest you turn your sound on in order to get the most of it. Well, luckily we have our sound on. So let's head towards the Abbey, and it looks like it wants us to talk to Sister Katarina here. Oh, that's lovely music. Very nice. Right, let's talk to Sister Katarina.
Thanks, Sarah Domin. You must be the adventurer the Abbess prayed for.
Yes, I've come to answer your prayers.
Our Abbess prayed for an adventurer to come and help us. She asked me to stand here and wait for you to arrive. Will you help us, adventurer?
I need to know more before I decide.
I don't know anymore. Abbess Benita just said she was praying for an adventurer and told me to wait outside to meet you when you arrived.
Okay, yeah, I'll help you. Fuck it. Except...
Sarah Domin be praised. The Abbess's office is just inside the wall. Go in through the gate and head north.
Okay, so we need to talk to the Abbess. Head north. Okay, so this direction. Oh, it's handily marked it on our map as well. So it's this room? Oh, there she is. I'll close the door so that we have a bit of privacy. And let's talk to the Abbess. Abbess Benita.
Adventurer, thanks Sarah Domin you've come.
What can I do to help? I'm not going to tell her God didn't send me.
I've called you here for a sensitive task. One that I would prefer to deal with quietly, without involving the church authorities or the Al-Kharid Guard. I hope I can trust you to be discreet.
Discreet is my middle name? Of course.
One of our sisters has been murdered. Murdered quite brutally.
Actually, maybe I should go get those guards.
I would like you to investigate. The killer may still be in the Abbey. I last saw Sister Anna at Vespers yesterday. When she wasn't present at Compline, I went to her cell and found her body. The murder must have taken place between those times.
She gives me a
This
key.
is the key to Sister Anna's cell, where I found her body. The cells are in the southeast corner of the Abbey. I moved Sister Anna's body to the infirmary in the southwest of the Abbey. I cleaned and wrapped it myself, and I've forbidden the other sisters from seeing it.
Probably a good idea. You don't want to cause
You
a
should
panic.
also question the sisters around the Abbey, but please do so subtly. I don't want them to know there has been a murder. This notebook will help you keep track of your investigation.
Okay.
Come back to me when you've examined the crime scene and the body, and spoken to the sisters.
I have a cell key and I have a investigator's notebook. Okay, right. So she said the cell was in the south. The cells are in the south. So let's have a look. Up here? Are these the cells? I don't see any bodies. Is there a downstairs to here? Oh, here we go. Right. Let's close the door so none of the other sisters see. Anything I can inspect? Let's search these shelves. You don't find anything interesting. Let's inspect this bed. You don't find anything interesting. Search the drawers. If I've learned anything about murder mysteries, it's check everything. Let's inspect this bed. You don't find anything interesting. Okay, let's inspect the body then. You open the wrappings to examine the body. The body has been cleaned and put in burial robes. Any clues that were on her clothing have been lost. The victim's face has been horribly mutilated. The front of the skull has been bludgeoned in and the skin of the face has been removed. Jesus! On the back of the head you find a blunt force wound as if she was hit by a heavy object. There is a row of 3 deep stab wounds in the victim's chest, one of them piercing her heart. The victim's feet have been heavily mutilated, several toes have been cut off. Runescape got dark, what the fuck? Nothing in the footlocker. Let's inspect this bed. Don't find anything in this bed. Okay. Now. Nothing interesting in this bed. So I haven't had to use the key to open this door. So I'm assuming this isn't actually her cell. This is where they've laid the body. These look like the cells up here. So we'll see if there's one of these. Read door. Sister Anna. Okay, it's this one. You use the key to open the cell. Right. Search the footlocker. Don't find anything interesting. Search the drawers. Don't find anything interesting. Let's inspect the bed. You find a fragment of cloth under the bed. It looks like it's been torn from a larger piece of clothing. The material doesn't match the sister's habits. Let's inspect the window. The window is broken, but there's no broken glass inside the cell. It looks like it's been broken from the inside. Okay. Right. Right, let's have a look around. Let's check out our notebook. So it's recording clues. So it's recorded what I found out so far, at least. Let's inspect the place a bit more. Oh, here's another fragment of cloth. What's this room? Read door. Applicant's dormitory. Is that for people that are applying? Maybe? So what else did she want us to do? She wanted us to question the sisters. So let's have a look around. See who we can question. That's a sister, but I can't interact with her. Oh, wow. Have to pray while I'm here. Wow, that's a lovely song. The music in these voice-acted quests is really impressing me.
Look at me. Okay, that's good. Remember to look at me so you can keep in time. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't... Ladies, keep rehearsing while I talk to this pilgrim.
Pilgrim, yes. What are you rehearsing?
It's a hymn to Saint Elspeth. I wrote the music, but the words are traditional. Do you know the story of Saint Elspeth and the Ripper?
No, could you tell me?
Saint Elspeth was a holy warrior who lived during the God Wars. She sang and played the cithara, and her music was so holy that no demon could bear to hear it.
What's a cithara? I was actually going to ask that anyway, so that helps.
Oh, it's an ancient stringed instrument. It's like a lyre. The lyre was a folk instrument, whereas the cithara was a professional instrument. Well, anyway, that's not important.
No, but it did clear things up for me. I know what a liar is.
The Ripper was an assassin demon. It would strike without warning and leave its victims horribly mutilated. Stab them through the heart with terrible claws. Tear off their faces.
Does this sound familiar to anyone?
Zamorak sent the Ripper to attack a village where Saint Elspeth was staying. It couldn't approach while she was singing, but it waited on the edge of the village. She sang for days, but eventually was too weak to go on. She went out of the village to face the demon alone. She thought it might just kill her and spare the villagers.
I'm guessing it didn't.
She fought the demon, and it mortally wounded her. But as she was dying, Saradomin granted her the strength to sing one piercing note so perfect that it struck the demon dead.
And there's the name of the quest. Awesome.
Her remains lay unburied until the present age. Then, 70 years ago, a group of holy women found them and built this abbey in her memory. That's why music is such an important part of our worship.
Okay, that makes sense. Could the Ripper demon come back?
I don't know. They say some demons can return after being killed, but the God Wars were thousands of years ago.
So you're saying it's unlikely. Can your music repel demons?
Well, I'd like to think so, but I don't think we're as holy as Saint Elspeth. I hope we never have to find out.
That's a fair point. Back to my other questions. Where were you between Vespers and Compline yesterday?
I stayed in here after Vespers to rehearse the choir.
What did you think of Sister Anna?
She had a powerful voice and a rock-solid sense of rhythm. The whole congregation could listen to her to keep in time. Oh, I'm sorry, she's dead, and all I can think of is how much the choir needed her. I'm too single-minded sometimes. I think she kept us in time in more ways than one, though. She was our moral center, an example of holiness. We all miss her terribly.
What do you know about the troubadour outside?
I'm aware he's there. I think the Abbess was right to forbid him from coming inside. You've got to understand, the Scytheride order considers music to be holy. It should be used for worship and contemplation, not for dancing. Dancing is so often connected with other immorality. As interesting as it would be to hear a different style of music, I should stay away.
Okay, right. Goodbye. You have answered my questions. Let's talk to Sister Katarina here.
Hello, adventurer. How can I help?
Where were you between Vespers and Compline yesterday?
I was in the scriptorium, copying a manuscript. I'm still learning how to illuminate the text. I've copied nearly the whole of the Book of Saradomin. I'm quite, well, I know I shouldn't be, but I'm quite proud of it. Perhaps you'd like to see it after the funeral service, if you're still here.
I'd like that.
All right. I'll have to check if that's allowed, though. Come back and speak to me after the funeral.
What did you think of Sister Anna?
She was so holy. She thought about Saradomin all the time, never about herself. I don't know if I'll ever be as holy as that. She interviewed me when I applied to join the Abbey. It was like she could see right into my heart. To be honest, at first, she frightened me. I'm not surprised the other applicant left after she met her.
What other applicants? This could be a clue.
Oh, another applicant came to the Abbey the other day. Her name was Isabella. She disappeared yesterday noon. She probably went home. A lot of applicants realise the life isn't for them and leave.
Probably, but we can't rule out that she's a filthy murderer.
Adventurer, if I can ask, why are you asking these questions?
Oh shit, I've been rumbled. I can't tell you. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have asked. I'll never be a full sister if I keep asking questions like that. Sister Anna always told me I shouldn't ask questions. Is there anything else I can do for you?
She's talking about... Okay, so apparently they know she's dead. But they don't know that she was murdered. Okay. What do you know about the troubadour outside?
It's so exciting that he's come to visit us. I saw him smiling at me when I was outside waiting for you. I kind of wish I could go out and dance. I used to like dancing, but I'm in the order now, and dancing isn't allowed.
Okay, right, thank you. You have answered my questions. Who else have we got to talk to? Let's have a wander. I don't see anyone else that we can interact with in here. There's another sister. Stairs. More stairs. Someone playing the organ. Talk to feet.
Sister Katarina, is that you?
Yeah, it's me. No, I'm an adventurer.
It's no good, Katarina. I can't hear you. I'll be out of here in a minute. Just need to get the, Could you do me a favor, Katarina? The clock is 20 minutes past right now. Could you set it to the right time?
How do I do that? Operate the clock mechanism. 20 minutes fast. So I need to... I think that's right.
No, that's wrong. Sorry, should have reminded you.
Oh, for
Remember,
fuck's
you're
sake.
seeing the clock from the inside, so it's back to front from your point of view. Try again.
Okay, so I actually need to go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20!
Ah,
Bingo.
yes, that's it. Ah, you've set the clock to the hour, so any moment now it should...
Boom!
Right, I'm done.
Good. Get out of there now.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought you were Sister Katarina. She's normally the one who comes up here. What can I do for you?
Where were you between Vespers and Compline yesterday?
Huh? Between what and what?
Between Vespers and Compline.
Oh, I came back up here, tried to finish this set of repairs. I was a clockmaker before I joined the Abbey. Now I'm the only one who knows how to repair the Abbey clock.
A likely story. What did you think of Sister Anna?
A part breaks that you'd expect it to hold for years. But that doesn't stop the whole mechanism. It just sets it in a different direction. Saradomin is a better clockmaker than us.
Lovely metaphors.
Sister Benita was planning to retire as Abbess next year. Everyone expected Sister Anna to become the new Abbess. But it seems that wasn't Saradomin's plan. So he's taken her away. The clock runs, just not as we'd expected.
Okay. Tell me about the troubadour outside.
What? There's a Minotaur outside? Have we closed the gates?
So she's old and deaf. Lovely. Not a minotaur, a troubadour.
Oh, yes. Sister Katarina mentioned something about that. She seemed very excited. I'm too busy with the clock to worry about visitors. It's not like I could hear his music anyway. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm a bit deaf. It's spending all my time close to the bell when it goes off that did that.
I had noticed, I'm sorry to say. Okay, goodbye. Right, so that's her talk to. Oh, there's the music again. Oh, here's the door. There's another sister that we can interact with.
What is it?
Oh, she's not very happy. What are you cooking?
Cabbage soup. It's amazing what you can do with cabbages if they're all you have to cook with.
Well, actually, I'm sure that's pretty true.
Do you have an important question, adventurer? I'm quite busy.
I have 3. Where were you between Vesters and Compline yesterday?
I was here in the kitchen. Why? Where should I have been? I went down to the cellar to get some supplies at one point, but the rest of the time I was here. Actually, I noticed something when I was down there. I think someone's been stealing food from the cellar.
Least of my concerns right now, there's been a murder.
I bet it was Katarina. Novices have to be taught discipline. I've seen her sneaking an extra cup of wine at meal times. She's the one you should be talking to.
What did you think of Sister Anna?
She's with Saradomin now. It doesn't matter what I thought of her, and it does no good to speak ill of the dead.
So you didn't think good things then?
I didn't say that, but she did cause conflict. Most of the sisters didn't see it, but I did. She was always arguing with the Abbess.
Arguing about what?
Sister Anna thought Sister Benita was too lenient with the Order's rules. Anna would have enforced silence outside of services. She'd have stopped Sister Cecilia composing, prescribed melodies only. Maybe it's Saradomin's will that Sister Anna never got to become Abbess. I don't know. It's not my place to say.
Well, I'd kind of agree. She sounds like a bit of a hard ass. What do you know about the troubadour outside?
I don't know anything about the troubadour. I didn't even know he was there. What troubadour? Secular music is forbidden. So, if there is a troubadour outside, then Abbess Benita will send him away. I don't have time to talk about troubadours. Is there anything else you need?
No, I think that's pretty much it at the moment, thank you. So, one of the questions I've had to ask everyone is about the troubadour. So we should probably go and talk to him. Alright, let's have a chat to the only one with a name. What were you singing about?
It's a song about someone I knew a long time ago.
You were singing about Sister Anna, weren't you?
I was. I knew her before she joined the Abbey. I tried to talk her out of coming here, but when she made her mind up about something, there was nothing that could stop her.
Interesting. What are you doing at the Abbey?
One of the sisters here, Sister Anna, she passed away recently. I knew her before she joined the Abbey, so I've come to pay my respects.
How did you hear about Sister Anna's death?
I have my ear to the ground. Even a religious order isn't completely cut off from the world.
Where were you between Vespers and Compline yesterday?
Oh, yesterday evening I was in Al-Qarid. I didn't travel up here until this morning. Why are you asking all this anyway? What's going on here?
I can't tell you. Sorry.
The
Abbess can order her sisters not to be curious, but not me. Anna was my friend, and I have a right to know what's happening. This conversation is over.
Okay, conversation's over. I got what I needed anyway. I'm gonna have a little dance with the dancer. Fuck it. You can dance. You can dance. Everyone look at my pants. There we go. That was lovely. Right, so I think we've pretty much talked to everyone at this stage. Everyone that we can interact with at least. So let's go have a chat to the Abbess. Abbess?
Please help us, adventurer. You'll need to examine Sister Anna's body.
Done it. I finished investigating for now.
Whom do you suspect?
The Ripper demon back from the dead. What the fuck?
Did you hear that? Quick! Follow the sound of that scream!
I don't know where that scream came from.
Quick! Follow the sound of that scream!
Where did the scream come from? Is it louder? Okay. Judging by the sound in my headphones, it's this way. Sounds like it's coming from downstairs.
You've got to protect us. The demon is back.
I knew it!
What's happening here? Oh, great Sarah Doman! Sister Eleanor!
Oh, that's the kitchen bint.
I saw it, Abbess. It was the demon. It was the Ripper.
Sister Cecilia, go back to the oratory. Get yourself cleaned up. Adventurer, there's no point in my trying to keep this from the sisters anymore. I'll let them know what's happening.
Yeah, I think you might have to at this stage.
Please, adventurer. Investigate Sister Eleanor's murder, then talk to me in my study.
Okay, let's investigate the body. Cuts on the body, arms and hands, several bloody stab wounds in her torso. Looks as if she struggled and the killer stabbed her several times before finally hitting her heart. The face is intact, with none of the facial mutilations you found on the first body. The feet have several deep scratch marks, but are not as heavily mutilated as those of the first body. On the back of the head you find a blunt force wound, as if she was hit by a heavy object. It was a glancing blow, as if the killer had attempted to knock the victim out but missed. Let's investigate the bloodstains. Mix of blood and red wine. It looks like the victim was carrying a barrel of wine when she was attacked. The arrangement of the stains suggests that the victim was murdered close to the reliquary, and the body moved to its present position after death. Okay, they're the same bloodstains. Anything else in here? Open the robe cabinet. Search the robe cabinet. Some of the robes are off their hooks and crumpled. Others are pushed aside as if someone was hiding in the cabinet recently. I'm not gonna search all of those shelves individually. Yeah, no. Screw that. Okay. I think that's everything down here. Can't interact with any of this. Let's go see what's happening with the Abbess.